Okay, now we get into a couple standards I don't really care a whole heck of a lot for, but they are part of our curriculum. Okay, so let's take a look at them. Okay, it says x plus 4 to the second power. First, what I want you to do is find the product, and then I want you to factor it back to here. Now, you don't, this isn't examples, it's just to show you. So you duplicate x plus 4, then you do FOIL. So x times x times 4, 4 times x, and 4 times 4. So you got x the second, 4x, 4x, and 16. So that's 8x. So x squared plus 8x plus 16. Now I want to get back to here. Okay. So I'm going to make this chart because there's no GCF to it. Okay. A, B, C. 1 times 16 is 16, positive, sum of 8. Nope. Nope. 3, 4, 4, yep, sum of 8. There you go. So x, 4, 4. It was a sum, so they're both pluses. Now, since they're identical factors, we can write that as x plus 4 to the second power. Okay, I want to repeat that same thing here. X minus 3 times x minus 3. So x times x by negative 3 times x, negative 3 by negative 3. X squared, negative 3x, and 9. That makes negative 6x. Just put minus 6x plus 9. Now chart that to get back here. It's positive 9. Sum of 6, no, 3, 3. So minus, what's x minus 3 squared? Now, complete the square and then factor. What that means is I want to write that as a trinomial, a 3-term, where I end up with the same 2 factors, so I can write it as a parentheses quantity squared. This is how I do that. We take b divided by 2 and square it. That's the formula. So negative 6, why don't you just put 6, because it's not going to matter if that's a negative or a positive, because I'm going to end up squaring it anyway. So if it is a negative, it just ends up canceling. So that's 3 to the second, and that equals 9, okay? So 9, so put 9. Now chart that. 1 times 9 is going to be 9. Sum of 6. It's got to be the same 2 factors, 3 by 3. So minus 6, they're both minuses. Okay, so it's x minus 3 quantity squared. Okay, next problem, same deal. You get the hang of it. It's not hard once you get the hang of it. B divided by 2 squared, so that's 10 squared, and that's 100. So I bring in 100, now I factor it. Okay, so 1 times 100 is positive 100. Sum of 20, it's got to be the same 2 factors, 10 and 10. 10 plus 10 is 20, sum of 20. Plus 20, so they're both pluses, so it's x plus 10, quantity squared. Pretty fun stuff, huh? Definitely I can see how you're saying, gee, this is going to help me someday be a millionaire. I know I'm not sounding very passionate here, but okay, so 1 times 36 is positive 36, sum of 12, 6, 6, okay. plus 12, so plus and plus, so it's x plus 6 quantity squared. It doesn't matter if the 16 is negative, you're just going to end up taking it to the second power anyway. Second power cancels out negatives even if the base is negative, so it's 8 squared 64. So I'm going to be taking 64, sum of 16, that's going to be 8 times 8. Anytime you use that b over 2 to the second power, it's going to work that way. So they're both minus, so it's x minus 8 quantity squared. Next one, same idea. It's b. So I take b over 2, I take the b in half to the second power, it's 36. It's 6 second, that's 36. 36, now factor. 1 times 36, 36. Positive, sum of 12, 6 and 6. This is a new standard, okay? It's not a long standard. The assessment's actually really short. So it's x plus 6 quantity squared. Okay, and then the next one, 2 divided by itself, because that's b. So I take 2 divided by 2 to the second, 1 to the second, and that's 1. So 1. Positive 1, sum of 2, it's 1 times 1. I know it's kind of weird, but x, 1, 1, plus 1, plus 1, x plus 1 quantity squared. Okay, do those 8.